Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto and welcome to your middle of the day market update. All right, I wanted to do a middle of the day market update on a Sunday, which I usually don't do, but I think we'll get some volatility here. The volume is slowly creeping up into the new week opening, but it's still relatively low. Like it's still down 40% over the last day. The volume is up like $2 billion since I made the update this morning. But wanted to give you my thoughts. Wanted to give you my thoughts on Bitcoin, wanted to give you my thoughts on altcoins as well. So that's what we'll do. We'll talk a little bit about next week. I mean, in general, what you should expect is volatility in the next 24 hours. And then next week, we do have some big news, like on Wednesday. We have a pretty crucial inflation rate and CPI data event. So keep your eyes out on that, all right? Wednesday, remember it, Wednesday, important. So that's coming, and then Thursday we have a ton of news as well. But I don't think, like, maybe the jobless claims matter. The rest I don't know. And then Friday doesn't really matter. But Wednesday, big day. Probably will see some moves based on that on Tuesday and Wednesday. So know that, all right. But for now, Bitcoin is still trying to gain some volume here. What you saw earlier is that we actually had some short liquidations. Like we had a bit of a spike here. Up to that level at 61,500, liquidated and just made some shorts exit the price there. You can see the open interest went down while the CVD remained neutral, which means that shorts are being closed. And now we're actually getting some fresh shorts into the price, which is an interesting thing to see, I would say. That means that, I mean, in general, Bitcoin is also a bit bearish here, right? So we're on the 1 hour time frame. We're dropping down here. And I do think, and I also said that on X, which, by the way, make sure to follow me there. But I also said it there, I think it's most likely that we will retest that big support level we have between 60 and 58,000, right? So this is what I said. And I still agree with that, all right? There's a lot of liquidity down here. It's in general, it's a very strong level that we need to retest. And we need to get some sort of confirmation that we'll be able to hold that. To eventually rally up to 65,000, which is also what I expect. But we do need to test this level first. So it seems to me that we are doing that. I do think that if you look at the general technical structure right here, in combination with the fundamentals around the world right now, I think they're pretty stable. I think the recession fears have come down a bit. I think the capital markets are doing a bit better. So what I expect for now is that, yes, we will retest. So that means we'll drop down lower here. But I do think the support level between 58 and 60,000 will hold. And that we might consolidate from there. But I do think we'll get a decent bounce and that we'll be able to break above 62,500 eventually to get up towards 64, 65. But I will keep you updated on this. All right. I would, in general, advise you, or at least not advise you, but it's mostly what I'm doing. Like I do have some trades open. I'm looking at them right now. But most of them are either already deep into profit or they're very low position size, right? And I also still have my Bitcoin short open, so I am hedged. So be careful. I would just avoid trading until Bitcoin volume is at least above 22 billion. Then we have some volume. Then we have some less volatility. That's better. Apart from that, the entire market is also getting more correlated. Even Pendle, which was quite strong earlier this morning, is trying to get back in. So altcoins, like there's some alerts going off about Anchor, for example, Zeta, Unify, Power. That's going on. So there's definitely coins that are pumping. But the thing is that these are risky coins to trade, right? Golem as well. Like these are a bit of scam coins. So I would stay away with that. I would stay away from those. If we look at like bigger altcoins, I think XRP is still interesting, even though we are dumping right now. But that's together with the entire market. I still think Ordi, like the technical setup here on Ordi, I still think is good. Sui is probably going to crash. But Aave, for example, if this gets a decent bounce on $90, for example, I think Aave still has potential here. And then I'm just scrolling, like Zeta is probably good for a short soon. Has had a 70% pump. Fetch was showing some momentum, could be interesting, but definitely not as long as we're under $1. Arbitrum, same thing, was trying to break out, is trying to form some sort of a bullish market structure. But all of these coins, like, it depends a lot, like what Bitcoin does matters a lot. If Bitcoin is able to hold this level, if Bitcoin is able to bounce, all the altcoins I mentioned will rally as well, and they will be strong performers. But for now, the absolute key is to wait for Bitcoin to bounce. Wait for Bitcoin to find support, get some sort of a bullish reclaim from there, and then we can open some new positions. For now, I would largely remain, here you can also see some price alerts going off, like XRP, Solana are getting to some low levels. So be careful, all right? But those are my thoughts. That's what I think you need to know. If you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. For now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.